Swayam Prabha, free DTH channel for education.
Now we are going to go for the second approach. This is called annihilator approach. In annihilator approach, what we are going to do is that we are going to do a similar kind of thing, but we are going to discuss in a little different way. So what is the meaning of annihilator? Means annihilator means it is going to annihilate. Annihilate means it is going to make it void. Means we are going to make it like a zero. Okay. So we are going to make it like a nothing. Okay. Means it is going to become like zero. So that is called the annihilator approach. So in annihilator, what we are going to do is that we are going to do little different. Okay. So for example, so what I need to find is here is that I have to find an operator A such that A of R of X equal to 0. For example, what is the meaning of it? Okay, what is the A meaning here? What I am going to say is that, for example, if I take the my R of X equal to X, okay, then which operator, which differential operator is going to make it 0? If I just take D of R of X, means if I take the differentiation only one time, that is going to become like 1. Okay, this is going to become like 1. D of R of X is going to become like 1. Now if I take second time, D square R of X, this is going to become like 0. Okay, therefore the annihilator for X is nothing but, okay, so A of D I will write A of D for X is nothing but D square. Okay. Suppose I take R of X equal to X power n. In this case, what is going to come? You can take first derivative, it is going to become like 1 reduce X power n minus 1, X power, then next one, it is going to become like X power n minus 2, etc. is going to come. So A of D is equal to, if I take D power n plus 1, if I take that n plus 1th derivative, it is going to become like 0. Okay, so this is the one thing. Similarly, if I take R of X equal to some constant, okay, some constant if I take, once again, what it is going to come? So in that case, it is going to be A of D is going to become like 0 is going D is going to come. If you take the first derivative itself, it is going to become 0. Now suppose if I take e power alpha x, okay, if I take e power alpha x, what you can do is that you can find, for example, if I take t of e power alpha x, so that is going to become like alpha e power alpha x is going to come. Now if I do this one, t power minus alpha into e power alpha x, okay, then this is going to be 0. Okay, I'm just taking it out, so this is going to become 0. So in this case, I can write A of D is equal to D minus alpha. Okay. Similarly, if I take, okay, in case of sin beta x, what is going to come? So for sin beta x, what is going to come? So we are going to, we need to know, like if I apply D of sin beta x, okay, D of sin beta x is going to become like beta cos beta x is going to come. Okay. D square sin beta x, this is going to become like minus beta square sin beta x is going to come. Therefore, this is going to become like d square plus beta square into sin beta x equal to 0. Therefore, I can write A of d is equal to d square plus beta square. I can get it. Okay. Now, if you want to see the combination of all these things, for example, if I have x power n e power alpha x sin beta x, okay, see all the combination of these things. So in that case, what is your A of D is going to come? A of D is going to come for sin beta. Okay, so for e power alpha x, this is going to become like D minus alpha. That is over here. Okay, and then I'm going to operate on the B sin beta x. That is going to become like, so this is going to become like, so in this one, I'm going to get D minus alpha whole square plus beta square is going to come because I have D square is there. Okay, so I have applied on d power alpha, that I have square it, so d minus alpha whole square is going to come, and then we got to use it on the n, therefore it is going to become like n plus 1 is going to come because of this x power d power n plus 1. Okay, this is going to come for the A of d. So you can operate this and then you can see that this is going to come for the case of all these cases. So for example, we are going to have is that we are going to have some of the annihilator for this function. For example, we have 1 minus 5x square plus 8x square. Okay, so if it is 1 minus 5x square plus 8x, simply you can say that the highest coefficient, whatever is highest power, whatever you have, so that is going to come. So here x cube is there. So if it is x cube, then d power n plus 1 is going to come. So n is 3 here. Therefore, you are going to get d d power 4. If I apply 4 times this one, okay, d power 4 is going to give you the answer for this one. Similarly, if I have e power minus 3x, okay, for e power minus 3x, I have alpha equal to minus 3. Therefore, this is going to become like a of t is going to become like t plus alpha. Okay, t plus 3 is going to. Now, next one, what we do? Okay, what we need to do in this case? Okay, so a of d is known to you. For example, if a of d is known to you from the table, suppose you found the a of d, then what you are supposed to do? Okay, so let us see that. So if a of d is known to you, if a of d is known to you, in that case, what you got to do? So this one, this equation I can write as L of d. Okay, the homogeneous part I can write as L of d. So in that case, what it is going to come? So L of d is equal to R of x I can write. Okay, L of d of y is going to become like R of x. So now you apply a of t on both sides. Okay, then this is going to become like I can apply a of t also here. So a of t into R of x, but a of t is chosen in such a way that this R of x is going to become 0. Therefore, we are going to have a of t into L of d is going to come equal to 0 is going to come. So from this one, okay, so what you need to identify is that you need to identify, so there will be some two auxiliary equation is going to come. So this is going to become like a completely some operator is going to come. So in this case, you will have polynomial is going to express. Okay, both cases it is going to become like a polynomial because you have auxiliary equation that is a polynomial. A of t is also again you can see that it is going to be a polynomial. So identify what is the corresponding polynomial for the L of t or order t equation for the L of t, and then substitute that. Okay, calculate the weight h. Okay. Now for a of t, we will have another polynomial. Now from that, what you need to find? You need to find what is your roots of the equation. So from that, you can substitute that, and then you can find the answer for this solution for this. So once again here, if it is repeated roots, etc., the same kind of rules whatever you use, so that should be used over here. So then you will get a yp from here. Now use that for yp you will get it. Okay, yp is going to give you. So yp is going to be in terms of C1, C2, etc. is going to come, but you need to evaluate C1, C2, etc. So substitute over here, and then you can find the answers for that also. Okay, L of yp equal to R of x. Use that, differentiate in the particular solution, and use the term, and then you can find the answer. So, for example, let us see the this problem: y double dash plus 5y dash plus 6y. Okay, y double dash plus 5y dash plus 6y equal to 2 e power minus x. 2 e power minus x. Now I got to find L of d. Okay, L of d is nothing but d square plus 5d plus 6. Okay, therefore the corresponding auxiliary equation m square plus 5m plus 6. Okay, now we got to find a of d. Okay, a of d is going to become like you are going to have 2 e power minus x. Therefore this is going to become like c1 into okay, I'll just write the operator only. So operator is going to become like 2 plus 1. Okay, t plus 1 is going to give you the answer for this, because what you have is you have e power minus x, so alpha is minus 1, therefore d plus 1. Therefore, what I'm going to have? I'm going to have d plus 1. So the corresponding equation for that one is, this one is m plus 1 is going to come. Okay, m plus 1 is going to come. Therefore, my equations are my equation becomes m plus 1, m square plus 5m plus 6 equal to 0 is going to come. Now, therefore, this is corresponding to L of t, this is corresponding to A of t. Therefore, what I am going to have m equal to, this is going to be 5m plus 6. Therefore, you can write minus 3, minus 2 as the roots. So, you can check that. Okay, it is going to give you the roots of this one. And m equal to minus 1 corresponding to this one. Okay, therefore, what you are going to have, you are going to get your general solution as follows. So, you are going to have 3 roots are there. Minus 1, minus 3, minus 2 is there. Therefore, what you are going to have, you are going to have y h equal to a, let me put c1 e power minus 3x plus c2 e power minus 2x is going to come. Yp is going to be some c1 into e power minus x is going to come. Okay, now substitute it over here and then find the answers for that. So if I substitute it over here, what I am going to have c1 into e power minus x is going to come, because 2 times I am differentiating, minus into minus plus will come. Minus 5 into c1 into, so here let me put c3 here. Okay, c3 minus 5c3 into e power minus x plus 6 into e power minus c3 into e power minus x equal to 2 is 10. So therefore I can take this one as 5, 6, 7 minus 5. Okay, 7 minus 5 is going to be 2. So 2 e power minus x is going to come. Therefore, your C3 is going to become like 1. Therefore, your YH is going to become like C1 e power minus 3x plus C2 e power minus 2x plus e power minus x. Okay, that is going to be your y. Okay, this is going to be your y, not YH. This is going to be your y. Okay, y is going to be this one. Okay, that's not yp. In the slide it is not. It should be y. Same way, let's take one more problem. Okay, one more problem for this. So what I have y double dash plus y dash plus y equal to 2x sin x. Okay, y double dash plus y dash plus y equal to 2x into sin x. So in this case, my L of d is going to become like d square plus d plus 1. A of d is going to become like, okay, so this is x sin x is there. So for sin x, it should be beta square should come. Okay, so I have d, there is no e power alpha, so alpha is 0. So d square plus beta is 1, so d square plus 1 whole square is going to come. Okay, because x power 1 is there, so n plus 1 should come. So therefore d square plus 1 whole square is going to come. Therefore correspondingly I have m square plus m plus 1 equal to 0, and then I have m square plus 1 whole square equal to 0. Therefore what I am going to have from this one, first one, YH is going to become like, okay, for YH I got to find the root. So that is going to become like minus 1 plus or minus square root of 1 minus 4, okay, divided by 2. Therefore you are going to have minus 1 plus or minus 1 by 2 plus or minus root 3 I by 2 is going to come. Therefore you are going to have, so you are going to have minus 1 plus or minus 1 by 2 plus or minus root 3 I by 2 is going to come. Therefore you are going to have e power minus of x into a cos 3 root 3 by 2 x plus b sin root 3 by 2 into x is going to come. Now in this case, yp, for yp what I have for this one m square plus 1 whole square equal to 0 is there. Therefore m is going to be minus I plus I minus I plus I. Okay, 3 times it is going to come. Okay, so 2 times it is going to come. Minus I is repeated 2 times because there is a square there. Therefore minus I is repeated 2 times, plus I is also repeated 2 times. So in this case, what you are going to have, your yp is going to become like, okay, so minus I is repeated 2 times, so therefore this is going to become like a plus bx into sin x is going to come, plus c plus dx into okay, here cos x and here sin x, it doesn't matter. Okay, these are constants, so it doesn't matter. So a plus bx into cos x plus c plus bx into sin x, or a plus bx into sin x plus c plus bx into cos x is going to come. Okay, it doesn't matter. Now what we need to do, you got to substitute this and then you got to find what is the value for them. So in that case, I got to find yp dash. So yp dash is going to become like a plus bx. Okay, so I will write this here. I will write cos x and sin x. Okay, so here 2 roots are there. 2 roots are repeated. Therefore, you are going to have y equal to a plus bx into cos x plus c plus dx into sin x is going to come. Okay, therefore this is your yp. We need to substitute it here and then you got to evaluate that. So yp dash I got to find. So yp dash is going to become like, I have so I'm going to have a plus bx, okay, minus sin x, okay, plus c plus dx into cos x plus, now I did only this one, UV rule you got to apply. Okay, therefore I am going to apply the UV rule here. So this is going to become like c plus dx into sin x is there. So if I differentiate this one, this is going to become like only d. Therefore I am going to replace this as plus d. Okay, plus d sin x. Similarly here, what I am going to have, c plus dx is here. Okay, c plus dx cos x is there. Okay, so so I have two things. Okay, yp dash, I got to find yp dash, that is going to become like a plus bx, okay, minus a plus bx into sin x is going to come, plus c plus dx. Okay, so I'll just leave some gap here. So yp dash is going to become like minus a plus bx, okay, into sin x, okay, cos x I am differentiating, I got to differentiate this one also, plus c plus dx, okay, plus cos x is going to come, okay. Now I got it, you got to use the UV rule, okay, I got it only cos x and sin x differentiation, we got to differentiate the a plus bx and c plus dx also. So if I differentiate c plus dx, that is going to become like d is going to come, there is a minus here, therefore I am going to keep minus here. So minus into minus plus that comes. Now c plus dx into cos x, okay, and then here we have a plus bx, this I have to differentiate, that is going to become like b, therefore I am going to have b here, okay, b cos x is going to come. Now yp double dash, okay, yp double dash is going to become like, I am going to have once again minus a plus bx minus d, okay, into sin x, into cos x, okay, and then plus c plus dx plus b into sin x. So this is going to become like minus here, okay, minus cos x, difference is minus sin x. Now I got to differentiate this one. So d c plus dx plus b is there. So if we differentiate one more d is going to come, okay, plus d is going to come. So I got to put minus d here because already minus is here. Therefore this is going to become like minus d. Okay. Now this one minus c plus dx plus b is there. So this one I have to differentiate. This is going to become like minus b. Already minus is there. Therefore this is going to become like plus b. So now substitute. If I use this over here, this is going to become like minus a minus dx minus plus 2d is going to come. Okay, plus 2d into cos x is there, and then there I have plus c plus dx plus b, okay, and from here I have plus a plus bx, okay, into cos x is going to come, plus I have again the remaining term I have to sum it up, so that is going to become like minus c minus dx minus 2b, and then I have this one, so minus a minus bx plus b, and then here I have plus c plus dx into sin x is going to come. Okay, so that's what I have here. Okay, so if I cancel this out, what I'm going to have, a gets cancelled, bx gets cancelled. So you are going to have here, you are going to have c plus dx plus b plus 2d is going to come into cos x is going to come. Okay, and then what I have here, I have c cancel, dx cancel. So you are going to have minus 2b minus a minus bx plus d into sin x is going to come. Okay, so in that case, what I can do, so in the right hand side, I have 2x into sin x is coming. Okay, so now if I have compare the sin x term alone, so I am going to have dx into sin x equal to 2x sin x. So sin x, x cancel. So you are going to have b equal to minus 2. Okay, b is going to become like minus 2. So now if I compare here, okay, b is equal to minus 2. So therefore this is going to become like minus 4. Okay, minus 4. Plus 4 minus a and plus d into sin x is there, but sin x is already there is no sin x term over there. Therefore this is going to become 0. Okay. Similarly, if I compare here it is going to become like c plus b plus 2d, that is also going to become 0. Already I know b is going to be minus 2. Therefore I can write this as 2 here and I can remove it here. So therefore c plus 2d is going to become like 2. Okay. Now if I compare here dx and cos x is going to be 0. Okay. d into x cos x is 0. Therefore what you are going to get is that d into x cos x equal to 0. Okay. Therefore I can cancel this. Therefore d equal to 0. Okay. d is going to become like 0. Now next step what I have c plus 2d. So d is becoming 0. Therefore a is going to become like 4 and c is going to become like 2d. This is going to become 0. So therefore c is going to become 2. Okay. So therefore what I am going to have, my y is going to become like y is going to be whatever I have here, e power minus half x into a cos root 3 by 2 into x plus b sine root 3 by 2 into x plus I got to substitute over here. So wherever I have here, so I got to substitute here. So a is 4, so 4 plus b is 2, so 4 plus b is minus 2, so 4 minus 2x cos x, c plus dx, c is 2 and d is 0, therefore we are going to have 2 cos x is going to come. Okay, sorry, 2 sin x is going to come plus 2 sin x. Okay, that's all.